We might get an answer to the age-old question on the internet: how much money does Mr. Beast make? Graham Stephan uploaded a video interviewing Mr. Beast, and the title of his video is "How Much Money Mr. Beast Makes," the full story. So maybe we'll get an answer to that question that everyone's been dying to know. We could just start off with a look into Mr. Beast's YouTube studio, and it looks like he's made 100K, about $96,000 for the last 28 days. And a lot of people would look at that and say, there's no way Mr. Beast only makes that. And they'd be right, because I thought that just looking at this right away. But if you look, his subscriber count appears 20 million, and it's a Spanish title. So it's got to be one of his channels that he translates his videos into another language. So for a side channel, like side project thing, to be making over $1 million a year is crazy.
That's why when you say like, well, do you set aside money? 39 days of no video, and you can still do that on a side channel.
From his humble beginnings,
39 days.
was able to turn
39 days with no video, and he's still making 100K in a month. That is crazy. Before we look at this, let's look up the Forbes. Like, I'm sure Forbes has a prediction on what he makes, and if he answers this in this video, see how far off they were. Well, apparently Mr. Beast, the highest paid YouTube star ever. That's crazy. Estimated $54 million last year. That is insane numbers. And to see a side channel Spanish side project making 1.2 million, I mean, maybe it's even more than this 54 million, but I would not be shocked at all to see it be more than what this says. But 54, still crazy.
Like, it just flows in my blood, the innate urge to create videos and to build a YouTube channel and build businesses. It's just, that's just what I do. And if I like try to take time off, I just get depressed, and I feel like I lose my sanity. But I also feel like I lose my sanity because we've cranked the treadmill so much on creating videos. So it's like weird, but
it's always interesting to see this kind of perspective for anyone, really, any YouTuber or anything, because this is something like Graham is the business sided channel, and he gets to go down this road, this like business road, and how everything is going, how things are operating, things that Mr. Beast would never show on his main channel because it's just not what he does. So it's very interesting to see how he thinks about YouTube and how he thinks about going about creating content and videos and everything, things like that you have to go behind the scenes to see, and he won't post himself. So videos like these are always good.
hopefully it's not too messy. So I have everything I need in here. My bed, my work computer, a little bench press to get exercise in, a toilet and a shower.
Mr. Beast's room?
And that's my closet. I was on the cover of Rolling Stone recently, which, who cares about magazines, whatever. But Steve Jobs was also on the cover of Rolling Stone. So I'm getting this blown up to be the same size as this, so I can have like just matching posters of us both on the cover of Rolling Stone. These are just our English channels. Yeah. So then we're gonna have Spanish.
How many plaques is that? He's got, will it be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 million plaques and 500K plaques? I'm sure he has more than that. I think he's someone who has like the most channels with like 1 million subs or something, but 5 channels with over 1 million.
Just our English channels.
I'm sure.
So then we're gonna have Spanish.
Okay, so just
Portuguese,
English.
Brazil, Japanese.
It's got a whole wall plan for this.
Probably go down to like here.
How many hours would you say it takes to edit the average video?
So our 100 million subscriber special, I think we were just doing the math. I think it was like collectively like 1,700 hours across all the editors. The thing is like
1,700 hours across all the, that is absolutely insane. So obviously it's not 1,700 hours straight, but the amount of work to put into just a YouTube video, like, that is ridiculous, and clearly it pays off. Hundreds of millions of views.
I'm not the easiest to work with in that regard. Like, I really want to make the video as good as possible, and so we'll just be like, well, what if we try this? And so we'll have to like basically re-edit the video to see if this other way produces a better story and if it flows better. And it's a lot of testing. So we usually edit a video like, you know, 5 or 7 times.
I can't even imagine editing a video 5 to 7 times. If I have to re-edit a video, I am blowing my mind. I hate everything that's going on, and I'm upset for the entire day. So 5 to 7 times re-editing, that is way too much.
Do you know how many income sources you have?
That's an interesting one. Well, let's see. We have Beast Burger, Feastables. We have a company where we dub channels, which runs our MrBeast Espanol and stuff like that. We do that for other people. We have MrBeast, MrBeast Gaming, Beast Reacts. Yeah, merch as another one. Honestly, I'd have to like open my bank account and look through it. Because like there's also like sub opportunities. Like we occasionally do things where like we built this app.
That's something I would really be interested in, that how much money does all of his companies make? You saw what he went down, how many channels he has, and he has his Feastables company, Beast Burgers company, a company that dubs videos and does that hard work for other YouTubers. I can't imagine the logistics that go into all this and how many people need to manage everything going on. But I would want to see how much money all of those things collectively are bringing in, or how much revenue they're doing and the cost to run them. I think that would be insanely interesting and insanely cool to see. Like one YouTuber could just branch out and do all of this different stuff.
So I'll say this because I tweeted, you can throw it up, that Beast Burger has done over 100 million in sales. And obviously that number has grown a lot.
100 million?
So like, but again, it's because it's something people can repeatedly buy. Merch, the best margins, but you know, it's, you just, like a burger or whatever, you know, is something someone can order multiple times a week. Merch is only gonna buy like twice a year.
Big thing for a lot of business, a lot of people, scalability. That's where you make your real money. So for him to say like Beast Burgers is probably doing way better than his main channel of like Mr. Beast, just because scalability of making like burgers is a lot more scalable than him needing to make all this content. It just takes a lot more time to make the content and stuff. So doesn't surprise me that he like Beast Burger is super successful and one of like his most successful things, but it's all about that scalability.
What about sponsorships?
Oh yeah, and sponsorships. Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah, those have gotten crazy recently. I'll tell you over or under. What's the most you think I've gotten for a brand deal?
3
Most for a brand deal, I bet it's $500,000, $500,000, $500,000. It's got to be something like that.
million.
3 million.
Well, I was hoping you would say something lower. We've definitely done deals around that ballpark, yes.
How many people work for you?
3 million? 3 million for a brand deal? What brand? What? Like for an ad read on a video, someone paid $3 million for that? Maybe like the Squid Game stuff. But I don't think he said he didn't have like a sponsor for that. $3 million. That is unfathomable for someone to want to just put their brand in a YouTube video.
Do you know how much it costs in terms of running your overall business every month?
Like on the gaming channel, we probably are spending like, I don't know, depends, like a couple $100,000 a month. Reacts, a couple $100,000 a month. The main channel now, probably like 3 or 4 million a month. Like Feastables is spending probably $1 million or so a month. Beast Burger, same thing. I mean, if you're including like marketing and stuff, a couple million a month. So I mean, even like our Beast,
that's insane.
Our charity, you know, I put a lot of money into.
So between everything that he just kind of listed and maybe has going on, he could be spending $10 million a month. 5, 6 million, $7 million a month on content and videos as businesses. That's ridiculous. Like, who else is doing that? What are the YouTubers spending $3 million a month making content for their YouTube channel? Mr. Beast is truly just one of a kind.
Do they make sure that money is like put aside just for you, like just in case?
People have been saying that since I had 1 million subscribers, and the videos get views even if I don't upload. So like if I really wanted to, I could just stop spending and just live off the money.
531.
That is, I guess that's true. I feel like Mr. Beast wouldn't be Mr. Beast if he didn't go all in, if he did like a safer approach. So, you know, with 1 million subs, people said got to put stuff aside. If he listened to that, would he be where he is today? Maybe not. But I mean, he is perfectly set. Like, he doesn't need to worry. Like he said, the videos gain passive views and he makes hundreds of thousands of dollars a month if he was to never upload again. So he's in a pretty good spot. We got 500,000 views for the last hour. I mean, oh my God.
Full disclosure, it's late at night. I haven't uploaded in a while.
And he's got excuse. That's bad. That's bad for Mr. Beast.
Video, we were doing 5 million an hour. So here's
look at all the channels.
Here's the other channels. Pick any channel you want.
That's
$63,000 a month.
Literally, all I want to do is make the best videos possible.
Yeah.
That's why I live in the studio right over there. So I don't, like, I'm not worried about paying for a mansion. I don't drive a Lamborghini. I purposely have a really like dumbed down lifestyle. So because it gives you freedom. Like, most people can't reinvest in a business because when they get to this level, they're worried about their $10 million mansion. They're like 4 or 5 cars and insurance and keeping up with that.
I think that is something so big that separates like Mr. Beast from a lot of other YouTubers to that prevent you from getting to the size of Mr. Beast and the efficiency and the businesses he started is your lifestyle. When you start making more money, you get your lifestyle expectations go up, your lifestyle inflation, I think it's called. And when you start making more money, you start spending more money. If so many people who would be in Mr. Beast's shoes, if you were him, would be buying Lamborghinis and Teslas and mansions. But instead of doing that, he's reinvesting it into his businesses and companies and ventures. And that is why he got so big to where he is now. Mr. Beast truly is one of a kind YouTuber, extremely rare on this platform.
Second home and all these other things. I just cut it all out. I have no like personal debt or like things, that I have to pay for. So I can just go all in on the business because it's like, it doesn't even matter. I really want to get into making mobile games. I think that'd be a lot of fun because we have a gaming channel that gets like 20 million views a video. And then I really want to scale up Feastables, launch.
That's interesting. Mobile games, instead of like PC games or console games like these types, mobile makes a lot of sense. It's the biggest market. What else would Mr. Beast do than go after the biggest market? So Mr. Beast spends millions of dollars a month on his content, branching out those brands, building out his other channels and other brands and companies and ventures. So much going on with him. It's crazy to see how much just one YouTube channel could branch off into so many other things. But if anyone's gonna be the first YouTube billionaire, it's gonna be Mr. Beast. It's a really good video from Graham. If you want to watch the entire video, I'll link it in the description. It'll be the first link up there, and you can watch it from start to finish and just break it all down. He has lots of insights on Mr. Beast there and how his business is kind of working. But that's gonna do it for this video. As always, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and I'll see you guys in my next video.